What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090, and this is going to be Operation Dome number 99, the 99th episode of the series, where my friends and I were going to case the entire world in glass and glass panes. And I know for a fact that we're probably not going to be able to finish it by episode 100 as I thought I would, but that's okay. I'm still going to be actually working on it due to the fact that I was not going to quit. I do not want to quit now, especially when I've been inviting more people onto the world, and especially when I just don't have the time of day to go online at some time. So I know that this is going to be a little bit of a hindrance, and I know it's going to take a little bit longer, but my friends have patience with me, so I really hope that you guys have patience with me as well. So whenever I have my days off, whenever I don't have a video to make, or if I want to actually make videos where everybody's online, then that'll be a thing. If I were to do some live streaming while we're working on Operation Dome, that's going to be another thing, so we all could just talk to each other and then interact with the chat. So let's see how things are gonna go right now. I know I made the video on Operation Bedrock to say that I'm going to be doing one video a day for the weeks instead of two, so at least that's going to give me a little bit more time to actually relax and to focus on trying to get more work done. And if I were to even quit Pixelmon episodes, then I would be able to actually work more on Operation Dome and Operation Bedrock just by filming what's been going on. So in the end, it's going to help out a lot and dividing more time into actually working on the series, because I know I've been splitting up the series a lot because I had like 9 of them going on at the same time, if I could even count right. I'm pretty sure it's around 8 or 9 if I were to think right, because it doesn't sound right when I think about it right now, because there was Operation Bedrock, Operation Dome, they got the Pixelmon, we got the topic videos, got the Let's Plays, and then we got Five Nights at Freddy's. So that's 6 different series that's going on, and right now I'm taking a little bit of a break of doing the IRL vlogging, so that was been series number 7. So yeah, I had around 7 going on for me, and it took a lot of time to do everything, divided every single thing, every little thing, so that was the reason why I have not gotten much work done in the long run. So while taking a break from doing the Let's Plays and whatnot, it'll give me more time to actually work on the actual Operation Dome and Operation Bedrock episodes. And if I were to do live streaming once again, then I will actually focus that on doing some work on Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome once I'm done with Five Nights at Freddy's, because I still need to complete 10/20 mode on Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and as well as do the aggressive nightmare mode on Five Nights at Freddy's 3. So I got a lot of work cut out for me, especially when I need to do Five Nights at Freddy's 4 as well, and then the DLC. And if the Five Nights at Freddy's World is out on PC, then I'll play that as well. I want to get all that done out of the way so I can at least say that I've actually did something different. I know it's an old game. I know that a lot of people have been playing it, but as I said before, and I will admit it, if it actually helps out my channel just a tad bit, then it is worth it, because a lot of people have taken notice to my channel because of Five Nights at Freddy's, and especially on Twitch, because on Twitch alone, I've gone over 75 followers on Twitch just because I've been live streaming Five Nights at Freddy's. So that's actually pretty good. If I were to play a different game, and if they are actually interested in the game I play, then there we go, I got a little bit of a more following. So again, it's gonna help me out, and it's gonna help out in the long run, so why not just take the opportunity to actually work on that and then build from there, because that's pretty much how a lot of other people do. Because if they were to play one game that's massively popular, they get their channel noticed and they play a different game, not everybody's going to watch it, but just as long as that there's going to be a selective group of people watching it, it is still more than it would have been if he hadn't played the game to begin with. Let's be honest, it helps out a lot in the long run. So back to Operation Dome now. We still got to do a lot of charcoal collecting so that we could actually burn all the sand into glass, and then once that happens, then obviously we'll be putting that onto the ceiling and the walls. So it's going to help out finish out the series, and once we're done with the series, I'm going to take another 3-week break so that I'll be working and focusing on Operation Bedrock. We will focus on that for about a good 3 weeks, and then once that 3 weeks is over, then we'll start off a brand new series, and I cannot wait for that. I honestly cannot wait for that, and it's gonna be fun. The more ideas that pop in my head, the more ideas I want to actually accomplish once it's here, so that's gonna be another thing. And one thing I did read up is saying that the whole Xbox Live service is gonna be shut down by the end of this year, so if that were to be the case, then we could just move on to the Xbox One. because there's nothing we can do for the Xbox 360, so might as well move on to the Xbox One and continue on Operation Bedrock on the Xbox One. And let's see if all my friends who have added do have an Xbox One, and if so, they could actually join me on that as well, so we could still work together, we could still be with each other, and we could still have fun just talking and just destroying the world and doing other different types of series, because I do have some other Let's Play ideas that I want to do on the Xbox One, so it will actually be making of use of it. The Xbox 360 will be mainly used for a Let's Play platform, because I still have a lot of games downloaded on the Xbox 360, and as well as there's a lot of games I have bought for the Xbox 360 but I have yet to play because I've been focusing on other different series. So in the end, it's going to be more content for you guys, and if I'm ready to go to do 2 videos a day, then that's going to be a thing. But I'm still one person, and making videos still takes a lot of time. It takes an average of 2 to 3 hours to make one video if it's around 20 minutes long. That's what it is. It is what it is. Granted that everything goes well, there are no mistakes, and I am just on it, then it could actually be at least 2 hours. But if anything else, what happened in real life, that I actually had a water bottle fall on my eye. How in the world did that happen? I placed a full water bottle on the headboard of my bed so that when I wake up in the morning, I'll have something to drink right away. So what happened was that while struggling to actually look for my phone that I accidentally knocked over, I actually knocked it over onto my pillow right in front of my face, but I did not see it. My eyes were wide open, but my room was dark because of the blackout curtains. And while fumbling around the headboard, I accidentally pushed my water bottle onto my eye. My eyes were wide open and the water bottle hit directly on top of my eye. So it hurt. My eye was crying. It was watering up. It was full of tears for about a good probably 5 minutes, because that, of course, nothing really hits the eye, so it can never be prepared of whatever actually does hit the eye. And it was a full water bottle right into my open eye. So yeah, my eye was just crying for about 5 minutes, and then when I actually looked at it, my eye, there was a burst blood vessel. So I'll post that onto the screen right now. You will see that there's going to be a little bit of a red spot right at my eye. That is the broken blood vessel. So from what I read, it'll last about a good 2 to 3 weeks depending on how fast your eye heals up. So I have really not much to worry about. I did have a broken blood vessel on my other eye. Just don't remember how that happened, but I could only assume that when I got hit in the face with a brick, I think that's what happened to my other eye. So that healed up, but there's still a little bit of a brown spot right where that eye is. So I'm guessing that either this is going to be a little bit of a permanent mark, or that it's going to go away and I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I guess I got 2 broken blood vessels in my eye. Just here's a little bit of a PSA or a public service announcement. Do not put anything on your headboard if it's gonna be like a little bit of a hazard to your face, because you would not want a rude awakening, and that was one of mine. It woke me up straight away. If you were to fall asleep after something hit your eye, then my god, you're like a brick. I don't know how you could actually be like that. All I could tell you is that it was painful. It was really, really painful. Just my eyes were just kept on tearing up, and it was just all watery and whatnot. But in any case, I learned my lesson. So I kept everything away except for the alarm clock, which I'm probably gonna have to take down anyways because I use my cell phone as the alarm clock. Who uses their alarm clock anymore when you have a cell phone? Let me know in the comment section below. Maybe it's your backup. Who knows? I'm probably going to have to get rid of it anyways, because like I said, it's a hazard to have something on your bed. If you're going to put anything on your bed, then might as well be stuffed animals or whatnot. Because I know for a fact that I've actually had that fall on my face a few times too. At least it's not as painful as a full water bottle. So in any case, just gonna go ahead and put some more saplings. This is a really effective way to actually collect a lot of birch wood so I can put it into the furnaces, because that is 72,000 blocks of glass for all the 140 furnaces I put onto the ground. I could put more, but I kind of like how this is set up, because I just don't know how to really explain it. It's just a little bit of OCPD in me, to where that I have a good old, like, I put 64 coal or charcoal in all of these 20 furnaces. I get 8 stacks, so that I put it into here. So every single time I have to get like 160 stacks of birch wood. It's enough to actually fill up all of these 8 furnaces. If that's 8, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, that last moment. Okay, so it's 140. No. Yeah. It's correct when I think about it. It's 160 stacks. The very last stack will actually replenish all of these furnaces. So that's where the 8th stack comes in. Like I said, it's kind of confusing when I try to explain it, but it actually makes perfect sense. So every 160 stacks of 64 birchwood is enough to fill up all of these 7 furnaces and replace the last row onto here. So yeah. Like I said, it's really confusing, but it works. Just trust me, it works. But I'm honestly excited to do a little bit more live streaming every now and then, because I've been getting a lot of people who actually go onto the live stream. Like, the most I've ever gone was 10. I know it's a small number, but getting 10 viewers all at the same time, that is a big accomplishment for somebody who's starting out small. So I was very, very happy about that. I was able to talk to the people. They make jokes, I make jokes, and my god, that Five Nights at Freddy's 2, it was so much fun, because there was Toy Bonnie. There was Toy Bonnie that was in the chat, and he kept trolling me in the chat and as well as in game, because every single time I would die, it would be because of Toy Bonnie. Like, every single time I thought I was doing well, I thought I got the rhythm down, I thought I was gonna make it, but nope, Toy Bonnie appears and then stalls me for the longest of time. Then I either die by Foxy or I die by the puppet or the marionette, however you want to call him. All I can tell you is it was so much fun. I can't wait to do it again once I actually do the 1020 mode once more, see if I can actually accomplish that. You will know if the Twitch annotation actually works, and if not, then I'll post a little bit of a video saying that, hey, I'm going to be attempting 1020 mode on Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Here is the live stream, and check it out, and hopefully that I'll be able to make it. So once I do make it, then I'll upload that up to YouTube. And I still gotta do like the aggressive nightmare mode on Five Nights at Freddy's 3, which you activate the cheat of aggressive, and as well as you have to do nightmare mode. So that's going to be a thing, and once I get onto Five Nights at Freddy's 4, then that's going to be another challenge on its own, because from what I've been told and what I've seen, that it is the most scariest game. Or that's redundant. Is it redundant? Yeah, it's redundant. It is the scariest game out of the 4. So let's see if it actually holds up to be true. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 wasn't scary to me at all, really, because once you know what's gonna happen, it's no longer scary. Like Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, it's still a little bit of jump scares for me that it always surprises me, because I'm never expecting it to happen so instantly. With Five Nights at Freddy's 3, you know exactly what's gonna happen. If you stare at the marionette for so long, then he's gonna appear. If you look at Mangle, he's gonna appear. If you look at Balloon Boy, he's gonna appear. If you look at Chica, he's gonna appear. Or sorry, she's gonna appear. So you know that you made a mistake, you know that you looked at him on the camera for so long, then they're gonna appear, and it's like, okay, it's no longer scary. And then of course, with the whole entire Springtrap, you see him at the doorway, you know exactly he's gonna come in, you know exactly when he's gonna come in. If you look at the monitor, he comes in. If you actually black out because of the ventilation problem, he comes in. So there's no surprise. The surprise factor is no longer there, the scariness is no longer there, and the atmosphere is just non-existent at that point. So Five Nights at Freddy's 3 to me is not scary, but Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2, they're not scary at all too, because once you know exactly what's going to happen, and due to your mistakes, you know exactly when you're going to die, that scariness is no longer there, but the jump scare factor is still there, because I still never expect when Fox is going to jump out at me, because I thought I flashed him on the flashlight or with the flashlight a few times, and apparently I did not do one too many. That's when he actually jump scares me. Or that if I make a mistake and I know exactly when it's going to pop up, then there's going to be that jump scare from either Toy Bonnie or Toy Chica or even Golden Freddy, because Golden Freddy still gets me a few times, because I anticipate Foxy being in the hallway, but I did not anticipate Golden Freddy being in the hallway. So if I flash him twice, he kills you. If you flash him once while he's in your room or in the office, then he kills you. So all it is that if you know exactly what's going to go on, what's going to happen due to your mistakes, the scariness is no longer there, and it's all about jump scare factor. Even on some few occasions, Foxy still gets me in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, because I never expect Foxy. I don't know what activates Foxy, he just appears out of nowhere. And then of course, with Freddy, he appears out of nowhere as well, so he scared me a few times, but that's all it is. I know I went from Minecraft to Five Nights at Freddy's, but like I said, Five Nights at Freddy's is actually helping my channel out just a bit, but once I'm done with it, then I'm pretty sure that either people are going to stay or people are just going to go look for another person who's making Five Nights at Freddy's video, which would be fine by me. Just as long as if I get at least 2 new people actually watching me regularly because of Five Nights at Freddy's, then it has done its job of helping me out. So I'm going to have to end off this video here because I have nothing else to say. If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's going to be SwordKing090, so whenever I do a next live stream, you'll be the first to know. And as well as that, I know I'm not going to be able to make it at episode 100, so be it. I'll just try my best to do as much work as I can. So I got to thank all my friends who have helped me out so far, and I'll let you guys know in episode 100. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe because I upload videos every single day except for Sundays because that's going to be my day of rest. All my social media is down in the description below, so if you'd like to contact me, that is one way to do so. Or if you would like to join me on the Pixelmon server, it's going to be mvblock.org. So until then, have a great day everyone. I'm SwordKing090, and as always, I will see you in the next video.